Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are looking at part 1 of the most underrated NFL players in the league right now. In this video, we will be covering some offensive players, and in the next video, part 2, we will cover the most underrated defensive players. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the list. First up, Saints quarterback Jameis Winston. Yes, we're starting with a player who will miss the rest of the season due to a ruptured ACL, but it's nearly hard to be underappreciated as a quarterback. Winston is eligible. His 64.3 total QBR in 7 games this season is 6th in the league, sandwiched between Aaron Rodgers and Kyler Murray. Do you prefer not to utilize QBR? Winston is 7th in passer rating and 8th in adjusted yards per attempt. Despite the fact that he couldn't stop throwing interceptions in Tampa Bay, he had a 14-3 touchdown to interception ratio in 7 2021 starts. If you want to credit Sean Patton as the Saints' offensive line for Winston's progress, that's totally fine. Winston must also be credited for his success with a relatively anonymous bunch of receivers. The number 1 overall pick in 2015 had Alvin Kamara, but he also threw to Marquez Callaway, Denoit Harris, Adam Troutman, and Juwan Johnson. At the very least, Winston, who's a free agent in 2022, did enough to earn a second chance with the Saints next season. Jaguars running back James Robinson. Most people identify Robinson as a capable running back, but he has a Pro Bowl resume as a runner this season. He has rushed 112 times for 568 yards, averaging 5.1 yards per carry, while playing in an offense with an erratic passing game. You might blame it on opponents not caring about the run, but DVOA accounts for a game score and scenario, and his 31.4% DVOA is the best in the league among regular backs. According to advanced data, Robinson receives more than what is blocked. This season, he's averaging 2.2 yards after first contact, which ranks 4th among runners with at least 100 rushes. According to NFL Next Gen Stats, he has gained 66 yards more than the typical back on the same number of carries, ranking 5th on a per-run basis and ahead of players like Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry, and Ezekiel Elliott. Robinson doesn't have much to give as a receiver, but he's a very talented young player on a team that doesn't have many of them. Up next, Falcons running back and wide receiver Cordarrelle Patterson. I don't think you can make this list without Patterson anywhere on it. Nobody in the league compares to Patterson, who has been the best kickoff returner in football for the past decade and has played everything from split-out receiver to I-formation running back. But no one, not even his family, could have predicted what he would accomplish in his first season with Atlanta. Patterson's primary position is as a running back, but when he's on the field, the 30-year-old has been the focal focus of Matt Ryan's passing offense. This season, he has been targeted on 33.3% of the routes he has run, giving him the league's second most targeted player after Christian McCaffrey. The 4-time Pro Bowl returner has since averaged 9.9 yards per target, which ranks 1st among all backs and 13th among receivers. Patterson has also had 7 touchdowns on 116 touches before sustaining an ankle injury, which prevented him from playing in a rematch against his former team, the New England Patriots. It's not surprising that the Falcons crumbled without him. Ryan had a 81.4 QBR with Patterson on the field and a 29.5 QBR without him. I'm not sure how long Patterson can keep this up, but it's been definitely entertaining to watch. Up next, Broncos wide receiver Tim Patrick. Patrick, who signed a 3-year, $34 million agreement with the Broncos earlier this month, has justified retaining a snap rate above 90% most weeks in the lineup, even after Jerry Jeudy's return. Here are the statistics for the 2 receivers since the start of the 2020 season. Patrick is player A. Deebo Samuel is the name of player B. The 49ers standout is the better player, having accomplished this on fewer routes and offering more as a runner, but Samuel is a much more visible player, and the numbers are nearly identical. Patrick is 4th in receiving DVOA this season, averaging 9.9 yards per target while playing for Teddy Bridgewater. Last season, he caught passes from Drew Lock, Jeff Driscoll, Brent Ripon, and Kendall Hinton and averaged 9.4 yards per target. Patrick doesn't get the kind of target share that superstars wideouts do, but he's one of the league's most efficient wideouts. And guys, that's the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Sporting, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.